Good morning, Patrick. Hi, Maddie. Cameron, Cardi. Hi, McKenna. Sydney. Um, how you guys doing so far? Hi, Maddie Taylor. I put in some notes this morning. I don't know if you saw that yet or not. I also put in a bonus assignment for Nori. Morning, Frankie. Um, Nori thing isn't due for a week, so you got a little time to work on that. And again, that's for bonus. Tool around that. Check out what it has to offer. But the notes for 8-2 are up. Morning, Alyssa. And the assignments are already up there, so you can. Ooh, bien. Hey, Stout. Morning. And I put it out there with Google Classroom. This part here, checking in, that's just something to do. So it gives me a heads up of how you guys are doing, so you can ask questions. This part isn't going to be a grade. It's getting your work done and turning it in to Google Classroom, and again, within a reasonable amount of time. That's when we give you completion grade on, and then there'll be a couple of them where we're going to give you a grade in terms of, right or wrong on those things. So keep that in mind. I changed everything on my handouts to a PDF format. Is that easier for you guys to view, or do you still have to download? Good. I see somebody checked out the notes in the new notes in the new section. Factoring patterns are coming back into play. That's a big twist, using factoring patterns with fractions. If you guys can, I noticed I haven't seen or heard from a few of your classmates yet. Although I don't have to here, I can still check on the classroom in terms of stuff being turned in. You can spread the word to them if they're not checking the Google Classroom to please do so. So we got credit for their grades. I'd say who has big plans for today, but that's pretty much a null and void question. I don't think many of us have big plans.
Caitlin might have the biggest ones to pay.
So everybody was good on worksheet 8.1, other than the 2 questions we covered yesterday. Oh, Big Brian's in the house now. A little bit earlier than yesterday, Brian. You losing out on some of that beauty sleep? Oh, I feel so honored. So as I check our classroom, first if I check the right classroom, it'd be awesome. Let's make sure. Still got a couple of you. Well, the biggest problem is we don't have everybody signed up, but those of you that are signed up, you're okay. Somebody else just turned one in. How about that? All right, we got about 50% here turning our work in. Again, I don't want to put any more stress on you guys than what we need to. Let's make sure on those assignments that are signed. You know, as you look at the outline, I gave you today's notes for 8.2, and you've got until, well, if you don't have a new assignment tomorrow, you got these 8.2 to work on, and then that worksheet to work on to get it turned in. So giving you some time on this, so let's make sure we're taking advantage of it. Again, I want to give you guys credit. I don't know how the state of Ohio is going to look at this when it's all said and done, but we need to make sure we're doing our part, and that's getting the stuff taken care of. Well, Brian, I'm glad you woke up just for this. I mean, if nobody's got questions, you're free to do what you need to. Work on another class, check out the notes that I posted. If you got any questions on those notes as you're looking them over, pop in. I'll be hanging out here. By the way, question, opinion poll. How you guys like the colored markers? I think before it's all said and done, I'm going to have a dog for sale, so if anybody's interested in a dog. Just kidding. There you go, Cameron. Trying to make you guys feel like you haven't missed a beat. Pulling all the stops for you guys. Oh, you know what? While I'm killing a little bit of time, I remember a question I asked you guys a while ago. Let me get a piece of paper. And I never got an answer from any of you. And that is, in a swimming pool, that is 20 feet by 40 feet, how many gallons of water spelling helps would it take
What you see is what you get.
to raise the pool 1 inch? Let's assume that it already has water in it, so there's water in there. So in other words, people have been swimming in it. It's not empty. You guys had a bunch of answers you were telling me in class, but we never did give you the final answer. So think about it here for a little bit. We got a little bit of time. See what you come up with.
Oh, she had cane. Yeah.
Ha ha. Hmm. Anybody want to agree with Patrick or disagree with Patrick? Because I'm not mistaken, somebody said like 3 gallons the last time I asked this problem. Let's see if this shows up. That marker showing up? Let me know. We got yellow. So as you're painstakingly trying to figure this out, we have to raise our 20 by 40 pool by 20 by 1 inch. So you got to do volume. And when you take 240 inches times 480 inches, times 1, but that's not going to affect anything. Cubic inches. Now, as some of you may or may not know, might have to do a little help there. There are 231 cubic inches in a gallon. So take your 15,200 divided by 231, and you get the answer of 498.7 gallons of water to raise just a pool 1 inch. There you have it. Today's little known fact. Well, as you are checking the notes and stuff, you have questions today, feel free to email me. Get that worksheet, practice a few of them. They do take a little bit of time in terms of just, you got to writing some things out. At least in my mind it takes time, but just got to remember your factoring patterns and write the things out. If you have questions, please ask. Hopefully I don't have any typos like I did in the last one. Alright. Which email? What did I miss? Nothing, Patrick. Email wise, use B. Colahan, VermillionSchools.org.
That cup right there.
Nothing like having a short email address. Alright. Anybody else got any questions or anything they want to discuss? If not, enjoy your day. Check out those notes and do some practice on the worksheet, please. And I will be back in touch with you tomorrow. Again, you don't have an assignment tomorrow. You got today's assignment. I'm giving you 2 days to get it done. So use your time wisely. Stay organized. Meet some deadlines. Get stuff turned in. Have a great day, everybody.